Iranian lifestyle in 7 minutes. Introduction. Iran, a country of over 85 million people, where ancient Persian traditions meet fast-paced modern city life. In the next 7 minutes, we are going to walk through a typical day, the food, the family structure, and the small cultural details that make daily life in Iran unique. Let's get into it. Morning routines. Mornings in Iran often start early, and almost always with tea. Black tea, brewed strong in a samovar, is a near-universal ritual, served in small glass cups, usually with a sugar cube held between the teeth as it sipped. Many households also start the day with fresh bread. Bakeries called nanvai open before sunrise, and you'll see people lining up for flatbreads like sangak, barbari, and lavash, still warm from clay ovens. Breakfast is simple: bread, feta-style cheese, walnuts, and sometimes a bit of jam or honey. For students and office workers, the morning means navigating traffic. Tehran in particular is known for heavy congestion, and the city also has an extensive metro system that millions rely on daily. Family and home life. Family is central to Iranian life. It's common for multiple generations to live close together, or even in the same household. Grandparents are often deeply involved in raising children. Friday is the weekend day, rooted in the Islamic calendar, and it's typically reserved for family gatherings, often built around a long, shared lunch. Hospitality is taken seriously. There's a cultural concept called tarof, a system of polite, ritualized courtesy where people might initially refuse food or a favor out of politeness, expecting the offer to be repeated. It shapes everything from greetings to business transactions, and it's one of the first things visitors notice. Food culture. Persian cuisine is built around rice, fresh herbs, and slow-cooked stews. Saffron rice, cello, is a staple, often paired with grilled kebabs or koresh, a category of stews that mix meat with fruits like pomegranate, plum, or quince, sweet and savory together. Fresh herbs aren't just a garnish here. A plate of herbs, radishes, and feta called sabzi cordon often sits at the center of the table. Tea continues all day, and in many homes, a bowl of fruit or nuts is always within reach for guests. Bazaars remain a major part of food and shopping culture. Covered marketplaces where you'll find spice vendors, dried fruit, nuts, and hand-woven textiles, alongside more modern supermarkets in larger cities. Work, education, and daily rhythm. Iran has a strong emphasis on education. Literacy rates are high, and university entrance is highly competitive, centered on a national exam called the Concours. Many young Iranians pursue degrees in engineering, medicine, and increasingly, fields like tech and design, despite economic challenges that affect job availability. The work week typically runs Saturday through Wednesday, with Thursday often a half-day, reflecting the religious calendar. Despite economic pressures, there's a noticeable entrepreneurial energy in cities. Small startups, home-based businesses, and a growing online marketplace culture, even amid international sanctions that complicate access to global platforms. Traditions, arts, and public life. Persian culture places huge value on poetry. Hafez and Rumi aren't just historical figures, they're part of daily conversation. It's common for people to keep a copy of Hafez poems at home and consult it almost like an oracle, called Fal-e-Hafez. Nowruz, the Persian New Year in late March, is the most important holiday, marking the spring equinox with a symbolic table setting called the half-sin, and weeks of family visits afterward. In the evenings, parks fill up, families picnicking on carpets, young people playing volleyball or just talking over tea. Public life is social and outdoor-oriented whenever weather allows, especially in spring and fall. A note on diversity and change. It's worth noting Iran isn't culturally uniform. The Caspian North has a different rhythm from the desert cities of the Central Plateau. Ethnic groups like Azeris, Kurds, Lurs, and Baluchis each bring their own languages, music, and customs into the broader national fabric. And like anywhere, daily life looks different depending on whether you're in a major city or a smaller town. Closing. From morning tea to evening poetry, daily life in Iran blends deep tradition with constant adaptation. It's a culture built on hospitality, family, and a quiet pride in history that's thousands of years old. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what part of Iranian life you'd like to see covered in more depth. And